excited to have you on the Soaring Summit, Dr. Laura. How's your day going?
Today's better. Today's a good day. I'm alive and I'm breathing, and I get to meet with you.
Well,
So
hey, so it's so exciting because you do so many spectacular things. What are you thinking, and what are the things that you're going to share with us on the Soaring Summit, July 14th, 15th, and 16th?
I'm so stoked and excited to be there. Thank you very much for the invitation. What am I thinking? Well, with my brain being mentally fit, that's my focus with my clients. I work with a program called Positive Intelligence. Essentially, mental fitness is the measure to which, when we're sabotaged in some way, that we're able to take ourselves out of that state of mind and bring ourselves back to a state of equilibrium and hopefully get to a positive state. It's not Pollyannish. I'll give you some examples. There are Our brains are hardwired in the limbic system on the left side of the brain to go back to just automatic. Our heart beats on its own. Our brains are wired for protection. So it's natural to be on a defense. For example, back in the day, when there's saber-toothed tigers, for example, it's helpful to be protected and protect ourselves and our loved ones from, okay, someone's going to come around the corner, the cave. We need to look out for that. It's natural for us to defend ourselves so that we can survive and then procreate and recreate the species. However, when we get into these ways that serve us when we're young, and we hold on to them, because once they're embedded, they're imprinted. We can't take them away. We're born with them because of just thousands and thousands of years. We're naturally born this way. Through our experiences growing up with mostly our parents or caregivers, and through schooling and our socialization experiences and our friends, we tend to overemphasize them. I'll give you an example. Okay, let me ask you this question. Is pain necessary?
No. And sometimes it happens, but it's not 100% necessary.
This is true to a certain extent that, well, let's say there's a hot stove, or there's a stove and the burner is hot.
I'm not going to touch it.
Well, you're not, well, if you didn't know, you might touch it, but how long can you keep their hand on there?
A second.
Yeah. So what happens is we know that we're sabotaged in a way that we get hijacked, comes in, and because of how we're hardwired and what we grew up with knowing it served us when we're young, become habitual behaviors, habitual activities. So
Dr. Laura, again, I just tell you, Dr. Laura, you're so much smarter than me, but I'll just tell you, I can relate to what you're saying. It's
okay.
Almost like you don't, I'm going to put it into just Megan blonde words. You don't know how bad it is, and it gets badder every day, but you don't realize it because bad was already bad, and now you're just a little bit more worse. And so you're moving forward, but you don't realize it's really bad.
Totally. It's like you're drinking liquid soap and you don't know it's poison, you keep drinking it. You want to stay there. So my program, what it offers is an opportunity for us to realize how we're hijacking ourselves. There's 10 hijackers. Everyone's got the judge. My judge, I call her Anna. She sits in the corner. How could you think you're so big for your britches? Or she judges me, or she judges you and says, oh my God, are you kidding me? Who thinks she is? Or she judges the environment. I think suck. They think COVID, and you can't, how that's not helpful. So that's just one of them. So there's stickler, hyperachiever, pleaser, multitasker, big time. And they work together. Everyone's got the judge, and they're like accomplices. Yeah. So what my program does is it allows one to intervene. And what happens is you call upon your Jedi, your sage, called the sage because Jedi is copyrighted. And we're able to take for a moment and say,